Well, hello to all you fine folks out there in internet land. It's Friday, April 14th, 2023. My name is Lenny Hernandez, and welcome to another fine episode of Arrow Nicely News. Today, we're featuring the heartwarming story of puppy yoga at the Madison, baseball opening day being celebrated everywhere, Strongsville Senior Living hosting a deaf history presentation, Arrow CEO Stephanie Harris winning a prestigious Titan Award, communities celebrating Easter and Passover, and finally, a couple shout outs for special life events. Holy moly, we got a lot of ground to cover today, so let's get this show on the road. Welcome to Arrow Nicely News. Our first story today is out of the Madison Senior Living, where they hosted a puppy yoga event. For more on this unreasonably cute story, I'm throwing things over to Kaylin Bennett and Alyssa Phelps.
Tell me, with the puppy yoga, where did this idea come from?
So our senior coordinator here, she actually breeds Boston Terriers, and she had puppies, and she said, can you do anything with these puppies? And of course, we can use them for puppy yoga.
What would you say was the residents' favorite part of this event?
Our residents really love the snuggles, lots of nose kisses, lots of cradling, and lots of trying to get them to run around and play, but mostly the kisses and everything that came along with that.
Aww. With puppy yoga, what kind of benefits did you see from this program?
Lots of smiles. Our residents could not stop talking about the puppies. It was the talk of the day for sure, and I got to meet new people. It brought people out of their shell, brought new exciting experiences, so there was more participants, which was awesome.
You mentioned that some of the residents were really excited about the puppies, that maybe they were interested in adopting one. Did I hear that right?
We did have a couple that were asking some price and points. So they had their eyes on those puppies.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, so the Madison is pet friendly. So that could potentially be a companion for some of your residents. That's super cool. Well, such a cool idea, Alyssa. We were so excited to share the story. And I can't wait to see what else you guys do there at the Madison.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kaylin and Alyssa. Wonderful reporting. Now, a quick question. Where do I get one of those dogs, huh? I'm gonna get one of those dogs, and then it's gonna be yoga time all the time. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. That's right, it's America's favorite pastime season once again, and Arrow communities are filled with baseball fans. Residents and team members wore their team gear and celebrated opening day with delicious food and 9 innings of excitement. We have a lot of Cardinals, Guardians, and Royals fans in our community, so there was plenty of red and blue to go around. There were also thrills, laughter, friendly rivalries, and joy throughout the halls as residents cheered on their favorite teams. We hope that you all had a great time celebrating opening day and that your teams have a successful and exciting season. Go sports teams! Woo! Sports. Sports. National Deaf History Month takes place every April and is designated to raise awareness about the deaf community and their place in our history books. Historically marginalized, the deaf community has always been with us, and it's important to recognize the culture and contributions that have been made by deaf individuals. Vitalia Strongsville hosted a guest speaker from Women in History, a nonprofit out of Lakewood, Ohio, that gives voices to amazing females of all races and religions who have shaped the United States. The speaker was Anne Sullivan, wink wink, who in 1887 began teaching 6-year-old Helen Keller, who lost her sight and hearing at the age of 19 months. Sullivan pioneered touch teaching techniques, helping Helen flourish and go on to become an international lecturer and activist. The speaker gave an incredible history of their work together, and everyone there loved hearing the story.
And as I got out of that wagon and went up the walk to the porch, there sat Helen. I was expecting a frail, pale-looking little girl. And here was this ruddy-faced, energetic, curious little creature, wild-haired, dirty face. She looked so healthy. She looked hopeful. But I knew she was lost in her world of not being able to hear and not being able to see.
You can go and see more at Vitalia Strongsville's social media pages, and if you're interested in more deaf history and information, follow this QR code to this month's Story Corner. Listen how Evelyn Gleaney, a deaf girl, changed percussion. And be sure to follow this QR code right here to our diversity and inclusion video from a year ago, a deaf awareness conversation with Melissa Dove and Mary Pickering, featuring 2 incredible deaf women from Deaf Community Services. You can also find the links to those videos in the description below, so click on them and go check them out because they are great. Happy Deaf History Month! The Titan Award is bestowed upon the top 100 CEOs and C-level executives of a certain region. You know, the titans of local industry, if you will. And in the St. Louis, Missouri area, Arrow's founder and CEO Stephanie Harris was among the honorees for 2023. She attended a gala and award ceremony on April 6th where she rubbed elbows with other local leaders and successful entrepreneurs. They were all congratulated on their ingenuity, creativity, and outstanding leadership.
I'm actually the limiting factor in the company. It's the time and energy I can put in watching other individuals' careers grow that I'm confident will grow my business, and in doing so will grow others' careers.
The award is given to those who demonstrate exceptional leadership, vision, passion, and influence in their field. And Stephanie Harris certainly fits the bill. So congratulations, Stephanie. We are all grateful for your leadership, dedication to the employees and residents, and we can't wait to see what's on the horizon. And for our final story of the day, we're taking a look at some springtime celebrations happening throughout our communities. First, Vitalia Solon celebrated Passover for those of the Jewish faith. They enjoyed a wonderful Passover Seder, live music by Candor Laurel and Chad Barr, followed by a delicious dinner prepared by culinary director Jackie. So happy Passover. And then there are the Easter celebrations. Communities were decked out in beautiful pastels, residents and team members decorated eggs, Easter bunnies ran rampant through the halls, and friends and family were all welcome to come and enjoy great food and joyous Easter egg hunts on the grounds. This is just a small sampling of the outstanding celebrations that happened in Arrow communities. So if you are itching for more Easter joy, head on over to our community's social medias. There you will find even more photos and videos that are guaranteed to bring warmth to your heart and put a smile on your face. Happy Easter. Well, everybody, that'll do it for the wait a moment. I'm being told right now, this just in, a crew from CBS News has been spotted at Vitalia Stowe. Now, details I'm being told are very scarce right now, so we're gonna have to do some digging to find out more. You're gonna wanna come back next week for a more in-depth look at what's happening. Oh, we're teasing next week. But before we sign off today, we'd like to give a couple special shout outs to residents. First up, to Ann and Lonnie at Rock Creek Senior Living, a very happy 62nd wedding anniversary. Congratulations to you both. And to Marge at the Boulevard Senior Living, St. Charles, a very happy 103rd birthday. Congratulations to you, Marge. And lastly, to all of you out there, a very happy Friday to each and every one of you, because why? Because you made it. Congratulations. For Arrow Nicely News, I'm Lenny Hernandez. We hope you have a fantastic weekend, an even better week, and we will see you all next Friday.